Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Sunday, August 7th. A look at the impact map. Not much today, just some isolated showers or thunderstorms on either side of the Great Basin. And tomorrow, the main issue will be building heat, kind of building across our western, but especially our northern areas up in Idaho. Temperatures soaring up into the low hundreds in the lower elevations and even into the upper 80s to near 90 in the mountains. There will be another round of monsoonal thunderstorms by Tuesday, starting to push up across the western Great Basin, eventually probably finding their way into Idaho. We've had a lot of precipitation the past 24 hours here on the left. You can see large swaths of it, and those yellows you see there are a half inch to an inch of rain, and the orange pockets are up to an inch and a half. You can see our northern areas keep missing out. So again, a lot of lightning. It's on the wet side. A few starts in our extreme northwest area. Those are the areas that are the driest. Otherwise, a rather quiet day. Precipitation the past 7 days. You can see here on the left, just raining over areas that have received lots of rain over the past several weeks. The percent of normal here on the left, much of Nevada and far southern Idaho getting 300 to 600% of their normal precipitation, and also mostly above normal for a good portion of Utah and parts of eastern Idaho and western Wyoming as well, but still bone dry further north. That's our main concern. 100-hour fuels, again, really modified into the 16 to 20% range across a good portion of Nevada, central and northern areas, especially in the east. That's just really unheard of, and really taken a big hit in eastern Idaho, western Wyoming, but where it's still fairly dry, still in the upper single digits across parts of northeast Idaho. Satellite imagery doesn't show much clouds, high pressure building in, and this is a hot, dry, high pressure. So near record heat from the Pacific Northwest into our mountains of Idaho. So we look at today, and something we haven't seen in a long time, a large tannish area representing a very dry air mass from top to bottom. Monsoonal moisture has been pushed further south, but the damage has been done on the right as most areas back into the green, except for our far northern areas. On the left, winds are light, humidity driest in the north, upper single digits to low teens in a lot of areas. For tomorrow, we see that hot, dry, high pressure and that tannish shade of dry air mass still in much of Idaho and Wyoming and parts of Utah. Start seeing the monsoonal moisture gathering strength across the Sierra front, western Nevada. On the right, we have high risk for building heat over areas that have not received much rain and have had recent lightning. We could see the possibility of new fire starts. Similar issue in parts of adjacent Oregon. You can see again those low humidities, upper single digits to low teens up in the north, in the teens to near 20% further south. Winds, again, really not an issue. Now, the monsoonal pattern starts deepening on Wednesday as this high pressure rotates around a ton of monsoonal moisture, mostly again across Nevada, but getting into parts of far western Idaho, possibly by late in the day or towards evening. Winds will be picking up a little bit. A lot of these winds you see here are outflow boundaries from thunderstorms, brief gusts of 40 miles an hour in advance of the thunderstorms themselves. Again, you see the humidities driest in the north. Now, comparison of temperatures on the left today, and you can see places like Reno 96, Boise 95, and those same areas, especially up in north in Boise 103 on Tuesday, even up in McCall 93 degrees. So a big 8 to 10 degree push in temperatures, especially up in the north. 3-day precipitation totals, again, mostly in Nevada, a quarter to a half inch belt, pretty solid. A few light showers starting to make their way into far western Idaho by the end of the period. And by Wednesday, we have that large, elongated plume of moisture across eastern Nevada, much of Idaho at this point. So we start seeing this and lingering into eastern areas on Thursday. You start seeing some of those browns turn to yellow up on our 7-day. Still lingering monsoonal moisture. We're in that monsoonal air mass even in the north on Friday. Saturday, we start seeing some drier air punch into northern areas, but most of the rest of the Great Basin still in that monsoonal air mass. So we go through the period, 7-day precipitation totals again. Heavy amounts in southern and central areas, lighter amounts further north. 8 to 14 day outlook above normal in the north, cooler or normal or near normal in the south, and the monsoonal signal, a strong one, continues for just about the entire area going to the third week of August. And this concludes our briefing. Have a great day.